بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to episode 23 of the series Filtering Out What the Prophet ﷺ Never Said. Someone asked about this dua, if it's authentic. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min mawtil fuja. Or Allah, I seek refuge with you from sudden death. From sudden death, or death that is unexpected or so happens suddenly. There is a hadith that mentions that the Prophet ﷺ seek refuge from 7 types of death, and one of them is mawtul fuja'a, or sudden death. But this hadith is weak. This hadith is weak. It's not authentic. And sudden death or unexpected death, as established in another authentic hadith, that it's one of the sudden death becoming very prevalent, very common, or widespread, is one of the signs of the Day of Judgment. And examples like someone crossing a street, getting hit by a car, and they die. So unexpected death, something sudden, as opposed to, like, for example, someone who's being sick for a period of time and being on their deathbed, and they're sick for a while and then they pass away after a while. It's not sudden, it's not unexpected. So subhanAllah, and we see that it is coming more frequent. But again, one of the signs of the Day of Judgment is it becomes very common. It becomes widespread, or happens a lot. Sudden death ends up happening a lot towards the Day of Judgment. So it is one of the signs of the Day of Judgment. So that hadith, though, that the Prophet ﷺ was made dua, seeking refuge with Allah from sudden death, then that's not an authentic hadith. And we have an authentic hadith. I'll post it in the description, inshallah. For the Prophet ﷺ used to make dua, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min zawali ni'matik wa tahawuli afiyatik wa fujaati niqmatik wa jami'i sakhatik. That the Prophet ﷺ used to make this dua, Oh Allah, I seek refuge with you from zawali ni'matik, your ni'mah, your blessings that is upon me going away, and the blessings and the afiyah that you have blessed me with changing to, from that to something worse. So being in a state of blessing and changing to otherwise. And the sudden trial or tribulation or test or hardship coming suddenly. وَفُجَاءَةِ نِقْمَتِكَ وَجَمِيعِ سَخَطِكَ, and all of your displeasure, everything that displeases you. So there is this authentic dua established in the sunnah. So inshallah, I'm going to post it in the description as well if you like this authentic dua. It doesn't mention specifically seeking refuge from sudden death. As we mentioned, that hadith is not authentic, is weak. That mentions that the Prophet ﷺ used to seek refuge with Allah and make dua, seeking refuge with Allah from sudden death. But this dua that is authentically established is better, it's more encompassing, and it's authentically established. So it's definitely better than using a weak hadith that isn't authentically established and using it to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, if anyone has any questions or any hadith to check or stories that they've heard that they'd like to check and verify their authenticity, please feel free to post them in the comments. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullah khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.